Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, and today I'm back for episode number 36 of my Los Angeles Rams Connected franchise series here on Madden NFL 16. So today we're back with the final regular season episode for season number 3. I'm going to be packaging the final 3 regular season episodes, or I should say the final 3 regular season weeks here into one episode, and it's actually only going to feature one gameplay. I'm going to end up playing the Seattle Seahawks game here just because it is always fun to play the Seahawks. In Seattle, it's going to be a tough game, and this is actually the first time that we have gone up against Russell Wilson. The previous 3 matchups with this team, he has always been hurt. We have faced the likes of Kellen Moore a few times, and we have, because of that, kind of gotten away with being able to handle this team for the most part. But Wilson is back behind center here for the Seattle Seahawks, and he is making the most of it, connecting with his man there for the early touchdown, giving Seattle the 7-0 lead. So anyway, I apologize for not having videos the last couple of days. I am getting pretty busy here, wrapping up the end of my school year. I've got about 2 more weeks left. I think I have another week and a half of classes or so, and then a finals week that will conclude on June 9th, and then I will be finally heading home for the summer. But anyway, I apologize. Just I had an econ exam this week, and I was just busy, so haven't really found time to do some commentaries, but doing them now, so hopefully I can get this video out today to you guys, and you guys can enjoy. I also apologize if you guys can hear the fan in the background, but it has gotten very, very hot up here in New York the last couple of days. Right now it's 87 degrees out, and also it's humid, so it's really, really hot. And I also live on the 3rd floor of my building, so it's even hotter than it would be otherwise, so you guys can understand. But anyway, there's Marshawn Lynch pounding his way into the end zone there, giving Seattle a 14-7 lead. Now Blake Wells dropping back, trying to answer, but instead he's going to get picked off there, and that's going to be a pick 6. Seattle now going up 21-7 as they have opened up a 2-touchdown lead there. That is the rookie, actually the second-year man Parham there, and now it's Tavon Austin on the ensuing kick return. He is going to cut to the outside here. Now he's got some room to run. Down the sideline he goes, and no one's in front of him. 35-30, 25-21 man to beat, and he is going to finally be chased down right at about the 6-yard line, 7-yard. But now 4 plays later, it's 4th and goal, and we're going to go for it. Wells dropping back, nowhere to go, scrambles, fires, and it's incomplete. So just like that, the Rams are unable to capitalize on the great kick return from Tavon Austin, but thankfully the defense would get us the ball back, and then it's Matt Summers here on play action, wide open, and he's going to go all the way 60 yards down the field, and just like that, it's a 1-score game once again. Touchdown Rams. Now early in the 3rd quarter, it's Russell Wilson though trying to get back to work here after we punted away on our first possession of the half. There is a completion over the middle all the way down to the 28-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle to Marshawn Lynch. He's got a huge hole, cutting back, breaking a tackle, and he is in. That is right, Marshawn Lynch is into the end zone for the score. Now Seattle back up by 14, and here we go, still doubling us up 28-14. They would get the ball back now, looking down the field. That one is hauled in, and he's got no one to beat. A quick strike once again from Seattle, and it's 35-14 now. Seattle in danger of pulling away here later in the 3rd quarter. Wilson scrambling, fires, and it's hauled in. Another long touchdown for the Seahawks, I should say, and that was really the story of the day for this Rams defense. Too many big plays let up. Seattle now has blown open this game, 42-14. Let's see how Tavon Austin's going to respond. Well, we know what he can do on the kick return, but can he finish the job himself this time? Down the sideline, 15-10, 5, and he's in. Just outrunning Cam Chancellor right there, who kind of got chip blocked there at some point and slowed him up just enough for Austin to get in. But next Seahawks possession again, as they go into the end zone, and that would be the final score there. We would actually tack on one more field goal, but it would be 49-24, a blowout victory for the Seahawks there. Probably the worst we have looked all season long. The defense really played horrible today, very concerning. If we were to run up against a team with a good quarterback in the playoffs, I think we have a chance of getting exposed, but at the same time, there's no guarantee Seattle gets in at this point, so we will just have to hope that they do not get in. And here we go, now taking a look. We've got 2 more regular season games at the Eagles and at the Cardinals. I originally actually tried to play this Eagles game, but just wasn't very motivated. Got about halfway through it and decided to just end up simulating it instead. They are 6-8, as you can see, and on a 4-game losing skid, so not looking well right now for Philadelphia, and a loss here would pretty much knock them out of the playoff picture. So here we go. We do end up winning that game 27-3. So Philly out of the playoff picture now. We improved to 13-2. 1 more week to play, and you can see now we have officially clinched that number 1 spot. So it's going to be coming up against Arizona here. They're also 6-9, so another team that has been on a skid as of late, and they are also out of playoff contention now, advancing to the wild card week. And we do end up finishing 14-2. We won that game 35-27. So we end up with the best record in the NFL by a couple of games. I believe the Chiefs and Patriots were both 12-4 in the AFC, and yes, they were. You can see right there, Patriots getting home field there. They must have had the tiebreaker. And you can see, luckily for us, in those final 2 weeks of simulation, no injuries were suffered, at least no ones that were going to linger into the playoffs. So we enter with a clean bill of health. And on top of that, Blake Wells was named NFL MVP. Nick Saban wins the Coach of the Year award, so a couple of big award victories there for the Rams. And then Todd Gurley, not MVP, but does get NFC Offensive Player of the Year, so I was a little bit surprised there. And I'm going to show you guys the final stats here in a moment. Derek Capers wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. He also won Best Defensive Lineman, with Aaron Donald coming in third. We were second in the NFL in sacks this season. Like I said, I'm going to show some individual and team statistics here. Taking a look at Blake Wells' stats. 4,500 yards, 35 touchdowns, 12 picks. Nothing really too spectacular, I thought. Honestly, looking at the numbers, I thought Gurley should have been the MVP, but I don't know. After playing the games, I definitely think that the improvements at quarterback this year, the improved play at quarterback, was a big reason why we took a step forward. And I think a big reason that our quarterback play did improve is the addition of some weapons like Doug Baldwin and Keenan Allen on the offense, as well as a bit, probably a couple more capable receiving tight ends. I know Jared Cook had his moments with us, but overall he was a little bit too inconsistent for my liking. I think Jacob Tamme is a really, really good receiving tight end, and he just really fits what I like to do with this offense. So you can take a look at some of the offensive line stats here. I don't really know if this sacks allowed stat is a good stat to judge offensive linemen on, because Rashad Poteet actually led the team in sacks allowed last year, and he had the least sacks allowed out of our regulars this season. So anyway, Dante Hightower leading the team there in tackles with 126 in his first year with the LA Rams. And then QB sacks, Derek Capers, 19.5 in his rookie season. Aaron Donald, 16.5, another good season for him. And that defensive line looking more and more elite by the day as these guys kind of keep aging into their primes here, not even really hitting their peaks yet, I would say. So a chance to get even better is kind of the scary thought. But take a look at the wild card slate here. For the NFL, you can see they've got 4 games on the dock. And then here we go, taking a look at some of the team stats here. We ended up finishing, I believe, that's got to be 7th or 8th in points per game. Nothing too spectacular, but we were number 1 on yards, or in total defense in yards, and we were number 1 in rushing yards allowed, and I think we were number 2 in points. So we had a really good defensive season, and we were also number 2 in sacks behind the Philadelphia Eagles. But anyway, now ready to advance to the divisional round, and let's see who we're going to be facing in the divisional round. And it is going to be the New York Football Giants. They knocked out the Dallas Cowboys, and now they've got their ticket punched to Ram Stadium here for the NFC Divisional Playoff round. Between the Rams and the Giants, that will be coming up in the next episode, so I hope you guys are excited for that one. Thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy. And those I'm out. Peace.